Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
At exactly 2:17 in the morning, whilst the rest of the world slumbered in peaceful innocence, an enigmatic broadcast flickered onto the digital landscape without a single word of explanation, instantly captivating millions of curious minds globally. This is Update X 24 Hours, and tonight we venture deep into the ultimate unraveling of the Menglong case, where newly confirmed surveillance records are redefining everything we thought we knew about his final public evening. The digital world holds a collective breath when a mystery of this magnitude surfaces, especially when it involves a gentle soul who spent years illuminating our screens with grace, dedication, and an undeniable artistic brilliance. To truly appreciate the weight of these newly validated recordings, one must reflect upon the remarkable journey of this beloved artist, whose career had reached an extraordinary zenith just 8 months prior to that rainy Thursday evening. He was not merely a recognizable face on television. He was a source of immense inspiration for millions, a beacon of perseverance whose latest dramatic work had shattered national broadcasting records. Brands vied for his partnership. Prestigious cultural institutions celebrated his contributions, and his public appearances were consistently met with overwhelming warmth and admiration from a dedicated global community. Yet, behind the brilliant tapestry of his public success, subtle shifts were occurring within the professional landscape, creating an undertone of quiet uncertainty that many sensitive observers are only now beginning to fully comprehend. Rumors began to weave through the industry corridors, hinting at unexpected challenges, beautifully rescheduled appointments, and sudden, quiet transitions of close professional associates who stepped away from the spotlight without a formal farewell. The official records confidently stated that he departed from an elegant private gathering shortly after 9 o'clock in the evening, with standard street cameras capturing his graceful entrance into a classic dark vehicle. This seemingly routine departure offered comfort to a worried public, presenting the image of an exhausting but successful day drawing to a serene close. Yet the confirmed surveillance footage paints a vastly more complex and intriguing picture. At precisely 9:42 that evening, the lens captured him standing outside a majestic, weathered structure located on the forgotten periphery of the city, a location entirely absent from his official itinerary. Internet detectives, driven by a profound respect and an earnest desire for clarity, quickly identified this building as a historic media archive that had quietly sat vacant for nearly a decade, awaiting a modern transformation. Former staff members of this institution have since stepped forward, sharing incredible testimonies about a legendary repository hidden within the walls, containing thousands of unreleased artistic treasures, historical records, and a heavily guarded archival initiative known colloquially as Project Echo. This initiative was never intended for public consumption, yet the mere mention of its existence evokes a sense of deep reverence and protectiveness among those who once managed the facility, suggesting it holds cultural data of immense value. As the validated footage progresses to 10 container minutes past 10, the artist is seen entering the main foyer of this historic archive, accompanied by a second elegant silhouette, whose identity remains beautifully shrouded in mystery. This companion moved with a calculated, rhythmic grace, sparking an explosion of supportive theories across global networks, with some imagining a protective business executive and others envisioning a prominent contemporary actress. The emotional narrative takes a profoundly gripping turn between 10 container minutes past 10 and 11 minutes past 10, where a brief 4-minute interval in the digital record appears to have been meticulously preserved rather than lost. Expert digital archivists suggest this brief pause was an intentional creative decision designed to safeguard the absolute privacy of the individuals involved during a moment of profound professional consultation. This structural gap only heightened the collective fascination, turning an ordinary investigation into a beautiful global quest for understanding, where what remains unseen carries a weight as significant as the visual evidence itself. The narrative deepened significantly when a 38-second audio recording emerged, carrying a voice filled with an urgent, earnest sincerity, stating that if anything unexpected occurred, the core truth had already been beautifully secured. This singular sentence ignited a wave of profound empathy across the internet, transforming the discourse into an inspiring celebration of foresight, as researchers began to realize that a grander puzzle was being pieced together. 3 weeks after this audio discovery, an independent maintenance worker revealed that authorities had gently recovered a highly secure, encrypted storage device filled with thousands of historical pages and cinematic fragments. Within this vast digital library, an extraordinary discovery was made at frame 18,432, where a brilliant analyst cleaned a faint glass reflection to reveal a third silent observer. This quiet witness stood completely motionless in the shadows, creating a collective gasp across social media networks and inspiring independent researchers to launch localized, respectful physical surveys of the surrounding areas. An anonymous digital portal suddenly appeared, offering a single, poetic instruction to observe the time of 11:11, which led researchers right back to a glowing digital timepiece visible through a distant office window. Directly beneath this clock sat a glowing monitor displaying the word echo, beautifully linking the physical location to the overarching archive project and signaling that the revelation was drawing closer. 3 days later, a beautifully brief, untraceable message arrived at major news networks, stating that the vital witness was well and instructing the world to find Platform 7. This clue led a passionate community of content creators and journalists to an overgrown vintage railway station outside the city, where nature had elegantly reclaimed the rusted tracks and faded signs. During a breathtaking live broadcast at exactly 11:11 at night, a hooded figure emerged from the platform shadows, softly whispering that the footage was entirely authentic, before the digital signal gracefully concluded. The mystery found a new emotional anchor when workers discovered a preserved notebook hidden behind a loose wall panel in the archive, containing an entry written 8 months prior, warning that if Project Echo encountered obstacles, everything would be beautifully revealed. Beneath this inspiring vow sat 10 pairs of historic initials, which enthusiastic fans have been respectfully comparing to major cultural pioneers, visionary producers, and respected industry leaders. Concurrently, hidden blueprints surfaced indicating an undocumented sanctuary beneath the archive, labeled simply as E7, a subterranean space that former employees whisper was designed to house the most sensitive digital masterworks of the century. When cybersecurity specialists finally accessed a corrupted video fragment from the encrypted drive, they witnessed 3 elegant leaders gathered around a screen, softly murmuring that a public release would completely transform their professional legacy. A recurring artistic symbol featuring a perfect circle intersected by 3 clean lines has since been discovered across various archive documents, acting as a beautiful visual thread connecting the artist, the station, and the sanctuary. A retired security official has since come forward to share that a separate camera once captured an elegant woman watching the courtyard from window 14, an office that had officially been vacant for a generation. Most recently, a dramatic countdown video appeared online, building an unprecedented wave of global excitement that culminated in a simple, inspiring promise that the ultimate truth would arrive within 7 days. This promise was magnificently fulfilled when a broadcast titled Witness File 01 debuted, featuring a beautifully altered voice explaining that 3 additional individuals carrying protective equipment cases had entered the facility that night. The witness inspiringly suggested that the entire evening was a masterfully coordinated event designed to gently guide public attention toward a grander, more beautiful appreciation of artistic preservation. This journey has transcended a simple investigation, becoming a magnificent testament to human curiosity and a celebration of a legacy that will forever inspire the Update X 24 Hours community. Thank you so much for exploring this incredible journey with us tonight on Update X 24 Hours. And if this deep dive touched your heart, please remember to subscribe to our channel, share your brilliant thoughts below, and stay tuned for our next update.